welcome to EOTE's Feed the Beast server play. Team Ulysses and Kaze here.
Hey everybody.
We found out we've all split off. We've finished the spawn village, and we've now found a biome in which we want to live, which is this nice hilly jungle one.
It's very lovely. You can see around all over the place.
Plenty of trees and caves and stuff like that, and when you're feeling like being Ezio, you can just jump off
Hey, I do.
and hit the ground. Oh, great.
How graceful.
Yes.
I don't know if I want to try that now. And anybody who watched the last video or any of the other videos on the page, channel, etc., leading up to this one, clearly I have a new mic. So yay! I don't sound like there's a jet engine in the background anymore. But yeah, so we've, as Alex said, found a new home. Everybody's kind of wandered off onto their own thing. And I suppose, what are we going to do this episode, Alex? We're just going to
Uh,
show people around, or the hell is that? Oh, it's an Alex.
it's Alex. Alright, that's how you do it, folks. Right there. I'm gonna find my portal gun.
Oh, lag. I don't know what's going on right there.
Um, basically, we haven't done too much off camera. We've just set up a bit, done a bit of mining, got a portal gun from a dungeon, which is
Yeah, just on the way.
just on the way. Pretty awesome stuff. Been annoying Baxter the hell out of him with it.
He loves that thing. It drives me nuts, guys. Seriously.
Yeah, portal gun, best invention.
But besides that, I think what did we do? We just found the area in the jungle, and we were like, "Yep, this is where we want to start."
yeah.
And so, I suppose we're gonna go over and take you to there now. So we'll see you there in a sec.
So yeah, this is our new place. Got a lovely little dock. Just fishing here, attempting to fish. Baxter's off doing something. Um,
Oh no! Ow.
yeah,
Oh, there goes my boat. Dang it.
classic K's. Oh well. Alright,
But yeah, here's our dock, everybody.
Yeah.
With our nice little gravel.
I call it the stand
He-
of Kirith Ungol, because, you know, it closely resembles that, with its just...
I hear a spider.
I hear a
Where are
spider.
you?
It's probably just waiting somewhere to surprise.
Well, they're meant to be placid during the day, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
But anyway, because we're in the jungle, the vines grow on the walls, so it makes it easier to get up the staircase.
Yeah.
It
Much
wasn't
easier than
designed
walking up.
that way.
Frodo should have taken notes. Take notes,
But
Frodo.
up here we've got Crothers' bees that are really rather nasty. Don't go near those.
They're
hurt.
fine. They're completely friendly. Look, I got them well trained. Just gotta give them back their princesses.
Well trained. Yeah.
Yeah, well
Oh
trained.
look at all the lovely bees. I'm just going to back up a little bit. Ow! Nope, they got me. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh, they got me too. Yeah, tropical bees are nasty. As you can see there,
Ow!
poison for a horrible
And
amount of time.
I'm pretty sure Alex is trying to get some what do you call it? Bees. What is it called? Aviaris
Yeah,
armor?
from tropical bees you get silky combs, and you put those in a centrifuge, and then you get silky propolis if you're lucky, and then out of them you get silky wisps, and then silky wisps you chuck into here, carpenter, woven silk, and you use that to make an apiarist skier. And at the moment I've got the hat,
But anyway,
which is
back
very
back to the
fancy.
back to the outside. This staircase I made because Alex was complaining that we had to keep climbing up and over the mountain all the time, which I agree with.
Parkour all the way.
And we decided to settle in the cave, which I've put a big nice glass curtain wall across. Did you show them this nicely on the way down, Alex, or were you?
I think I may have just jumped the whole thing.
I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah. So on the inside, let me just get down the stairs. All this will be probably from Alex's view, by the way, just because I'm having some possible lag issues. But that's on my end. My internet's to run out soon, so yeah. But anyway, on the inside, we have a nice bit of a birchwood finish. Anybody who knows me well knows that I love glass and birch. They just look really nice together. But yeah, we haven't really done much. We've just put the glass curtain wall in, put a couple of birch floors in.
Lot of mining, as you can
Yeah,
see from these barrels.
Done quite a bit of mining just to get us started. We're actually a bit behind, stemmed there.
Yeah,
But,
Stemmed
you know,
the
we've been
newbie is ahead of us, which is disgraceful.
compared to usual.
Compared
But
to
we
usual.
decided to give him a bit of a head start this time. And
But yeah, this room will be our machine room, with a
uh,
lovely view. These blocks, glass viewers, absolutely love them.
they're
Can't get
they're
enough of
Alex's favourite.
Yeah.
He always says, "Don't use the glass slabs. Use the viewers. Use the viewers. Must use the viewers." But yeah, this room should just hold our little industrial craft machines, like our macerators and compressors and things.
Yeah, these are the glass slabs here, and you got that horrible square, icky white
The outline border
outline
thing.
things, and you come to the glass viewers, and it's beautiful.
I'd
Just
love if they came in
seamless.
slabs. I really would love if they came in slabs.
Yeah.
That would make my life so much more better.
Well,
But
you'd have
this
to
mod
talk
package
to
is fantastic
you'd have
anyway.
to talk to the Red Power people about that one.
And we have a visitor. Hello there, Mr. Pigman. Come say hello, Alex.
Gravity gun. Well, hold gun technically. Shake, shake, shake. Ooh,
Hey, that's animal
wait.
abuse. I don't think you
just
can do
caught
that.
fire randomly.
What just caught?
Let's see if it's throwing him against the ground. Let's go back. See, look,
Okay,
he's
just drop him.
Just drop him.
Yeah, just drop him.
No, it didn't work. Alright. Bam.
But that's our skylight that we put in. Try and get. Oh, Josh is online. That's a first. But we put the skylight in just. Whoa! See you, Mr. Andron. Oh, he dropped a nugget.
Ooh.
Put the skylight in just to bring some natural light in because it was actually a rather dark cave. But we got our. This is the first time that Josh has ever played the Minecraft. This Minecraft anyway. I'm pretty sure he joined the old server we had, didn't he, Alex?
Yeah, he played the other Mindcrack server. This is the Mindcrack pack that we're playing on, in case we haven't mentioned that before. Not the Mindcrack server, because that's all EOTE and stuff, and I recommend his videos. But this is the Mindcrack pack made, so it's the same mods that they use.
Yeah, we tried to mix it up a little and do some ultimate or some
ultimate pack, but it didn't.
Or direwolf or that sort of thing. But we just had a lot of issues trying to set up the servers, and so we decided to go with old faithful Minecraft, which I really like. A lot of people don't like that Greg Tech got added, but I think it creates a bit more self-achievement to the game. I know a lot of members of the community who played Tekkit are kind of against it because they just had diamond farms all the time.
Josh,
yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah,
loves his equivalent exchange right there.
An armchair warrior, Alex McPherson. But you know, I think all in all, it's a great pack. And this is coming from a guy who used to be a vanilla purist, pretty much. So I think Fear the Beast is really good. But yeah, so we've got another portal going. Soon we'll be doing a style of nether hub. It does this. I know this probably all sounds a lot like the Minecraft people, but it's a very good way of getting around, especially in the early stages when a lot of us don't have portal guns and fancy
doodads and
fancy gear,
teleporters and all that sort of thing. But
so, it'll be a nice community project to get everybody.
As you can see here, started setting up a
mailbox.
So we're going to try and get people doing bees so we can send letters and receive parcels and all that awesome stuff. So
get some trading going, and that'll be very good. But yeah, do you want to show them down the other way?
I'm sure you can
towards
do
the
that.
mine shafts.
Off you go, James. You can do that. I'll start making
I've,
some
I've,
machines.
well, I'm not recording, remember, so everything's up to you. This one.
Nah, you're recording, mate.
It's
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, Alex had a bit of a go at me at first with the staircase because he thought it was a really weird design. And he was like, "Oh, it's impractical because you have to jump up every second." I'm like, "That's why I have the cut slabs there, Alex, so it acts like a stair." And he's like, "Oh, okay. It does look nice." Oh, it's the cat.
It's the cat.
Yes, we have a cat.
This is Tibbers.
It was
Wait,
long.
no, not Tibbers. What do you call him? You didn't call him anything.
We should call him Babu. Archer reference to anybody who watches Archer. Fantastic show. Go check that one out. Too good.
There you go. I can't open the chest when he's.
It was long and arduous trying to get this little fella. Trust me, it was a bit.
Several stacks of fish were wasted. But that's another story. That will never be
Anyway.
mentioned.
The other cobblestone stairs just go down to our mines, which go into the caves and all that sort of thing. But for now, Alex has been pestering me to start getting the machine room sorted. So now that we have that sorted out, we can start making some machines and put them in and hopefully overtake Scott. So...
And I'm sure, just in case any of you are wondering, well, Alex, why don't you get off your lazy ass and do something about the machine room yourself? I am aesthetically challenged. I could attempt to do anything in relation to
he's the
machine room.
engineer, I'm the architect.
Yeah,
so
and James would rip it out. And
he's the
replace it.
master of the mods. But yeah, we cleared out a bit of space down the bottom of the mountain too, because Alex wants me to set up some farms later on, and get some nice things going, which should be
Pumpkins.
get some string going, which would be very good, and some pumpkins and some watermelon, and some carrots because we all know how much I love carrots.
I don't think you've stressed that enough.
But yeah, so I suppose we'll be back in a minute, and we might show you guys some of the ways to build.
You keep
some
hitting these
machine-
levers off, don't you?
I did before, but they weren't going. I flicked them on and flicked them off again.
You gotta give them fuel, Baxter. But yes.
Yeah, so we'll be back on the flip side, I suppose, get some materials together and show you guys some building.
And we're back.
Hello, everybody.
Anyway,
Back again.
So, we've got some rubber, and we've got some refined iron, and so now we're going to make a generator. So, first things first, we got an iron furnace, pre-made, awesomeness, and now to make a rechargeable battery. So, for that we need 4 tin, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 3, one more.
These are barrels, by the way, to anybody who are newcomers. So they hold a stack of stacks of a certain item.
And then you can upgrade those to extra dimensional barrels, which hold 1,000.
Stack of a stack of stacks?
I don't know, it's 1,024 stacks, so it's a lot.
Yeah, it's basically like a stack of barrels, I'm pretty sure.
Missing something. That's machine block. Made with 8 refined iron. So you have... oh no. I think it's that.
If not, check your NEI, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I got this though. That's some cobblestone. Cobblestone.
I have some on me.
Okay, cool. I just need a furnace. Actually, we don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. She'll be right. Furnace. Machine block.
Oh, I can't see what you're making because it's not a project table.
Batch. Generator. Bam. Where are you, Baxter? There you are. Bam.
Too good.
Generator. Now we need a batch box. So for that we need more batteries. Let's just get a sack of this. A sack of this.
So while Carruthers is making the bat box, the generator, its role in the whole industrial craft process is to, well, generate power. So you can hook the generator up to a bat box, an MFE, an MFSU, any of the power storing devices. And if you put anything that burns in the generator, you can get electricity, and that will flow into the MFE, the bat box, the MFSU, if it's touching one of those blocks, except for on its output side, but we'll show you the output side in a moment. Or if it's connected to one of the storage devices using copper cable or gold cable, depending, or any type of cable, depending on what you choose to use and your type of energy source.
Just gonna grab some gold. Bam.
If we got up here,
Is it silver? No, I don't need any of that. Alright.
so Alex just made the first tier of energy storage device, which is the bat box. Now, are we going to just go straight to the MFE, Alex?
Yeah, I'm making one right now.
Cool. So the bat box holds, I think, 60,000 EU,
Yeah, sounds
if
about right.
my memory serves me correctly. And so it's not much, but for your basic machines, it's pretty good.
Plenty.
And then we're going to, instead of going and just going with a bat box, we're going to upgrade to the MFE. Now, is it 1 million EU it holds, Alex?
I think so.
It's either 1 million or 600,000 or something like that, but I'm pretty sure it's a million because the MFSU is 10 million. And that is good for all your kind of second tier machines. So you'll notice when we put one down and interface with it, and its UI or user interface, it'll say, for instance, if you put the bat box down, it'll say 32 EU/T, which basically means it'll produce 32 electronic units per tick, or electric units per tick. And so certain machines require 32 EU per tick, and if they're given more than 32 EU per tick, then they will explode and create a bit of a mess. And you'll most likely not get the machine back, but you'll get a machine block back.
Also, if you break it with a wrench, that stops you. If you break it with a pick, you might not get your machine back.
Yeah, there's a high chance you won't get it back. If you break it with a chance, there's a much less of a chance that you'll lose your machine. But there's still a chance.
So,
but if you use an electric wrench, which has a mode which allows it to be, whenever it's used on a machine, you'll get the machine directly back. You won't ever lose the machine to a machine block, but it uses pretty much all the energy stored within the wrench itself. But it's much better than spending another hour trying to get resources to build a high tier machine again. So
yeah. Alright. So we got electric circuit, one tree tap, two tree taps, three tree taps. More lumber is required.
I don't have any on me. Pretty sure there's. Oh, you got it.
Favorite birchwood planks. Tree tap, tree tap, tree tap, and tree tap. Machine block. Bam. Extractor. There you go.
So what the extractor does. Sorry guys, there's probably a lot of information in one go. The extractor requires 32 EU per tick, which is exactly what a bat box gives. And the extractor basically, correct me if I'm wrong, Carlos, but you can put the actual planks from a rubber wood tree into the extractor, and it will give you sticky resin, which that you then burn or smelt to get your rubber. And do you get extra rubber when you put a sticky? Do you get extra sticky resin when you put sticky resin into it, or is that just me getting my links crossed?
When you put sticky resin in, you get 3 rubber.
That's right.
Whoops, that's the wrong recipe. You get 3 rubber instead of the 1 that you get from chucking it into a furnace.
Which is obviously much more helpful
and efficient. Yeah.
Yeah. especially when to get rubber, you basically have to wait for trees to grow, so it makes things a lot easier. Now, what Alex just gave me is the low voltage transformer. Now, that has to do with the EU per tick system that I was talking about before. So, in order for machines to be used with the MFE, which is what we're going to be using, energy flowing out of the MFE must go through a low voltage transformer and then into the lower voltage machines, because the MFE produces 128 EU per tick. So if you were to try and use it with a 32 EU per tick, as I said before, it'll explode. So you basically use a low voltage transformer to transform that current into 32 EU per tick, so it can be used. And we're also going to be using a bat box just as a buffer, right?
Yep.
Yep. So a certain percentage of, 60,000 EU that goes into the MFE will always be in the bat box, so that we have a bit of backup power for our little machines.
I'm missing rubber.
You're missing pardon, what are you missing?
Rubber. Don't worry, I found it.
Okay,
Those moments when you need one of a resource and you've got none in the
It's,
house.
there's a lot of those. And that's why a project table is always a good idea, because you can just walk away and go grab it again.
I should probably make one of those in a sec.
We probably should.
Smooth stone.
You'll need a crafting bench. Do you have a crafting bench on me? So I'll have.
I'm still making machines.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, we haven't guessed back to what am I making.
Compressor.
Yep.
So, compressor. There's a lot to cover. So the compressor is an amazing little thing. And probably the first set of Feed the Beast armor that you want to achieve on getting is the nanosuit armor. Now, to get this armor, you're going to need a compressor, and you can use a compressor for a multitude of other things, but it's probably the easiest way to explain it using a compressor. So, in order to make nanosuit armor, you need to get coal dust, which you can put in a pulverizer or macerator, which I'm sure we might be making a macerator later on, but they get a bit expensive. So a pulverizer is much cheaper, which is the one we have over by the doorway next to the powered furnace. And you get some coal dust, and you basically form it into carbon strands and then into carbon fiber, and then you put the carbon fiber in the compressor and it turns it into carbon plate, which you can then use to make your nanosuit armor. Another good example is you can put saplings and natural things in to create plant balls, which allow you to make all manner of things from dirt to biofuels. So it comes in handy. But there are I suppose what would they be called, the second tier machines, Alex? The singularity stuff?
Yeah, I'd say about
Would that be the second tier?
probably second tier because they require the second level of power.
Yeah. So the second tier, so basically the upgrade machines are the singularity compressor, the rotary macerator, induction furnace, and what's the other one?
You said compressor, centrifuge. It's a upgraded centrifuge thing. I can't
Oh yeah.
remember what it's called.
But basically what these do is they do the job faster, and in some cases can actually do more things at once. So for example, there are different types of furnaces. So you obviously start with your basic furnace, then you make an iron furnace by surrounding that with iron, then you make an electric furnace, and then an upgraded version of the electric furnace is an induction furnace, and you can smelt 2 stacks of items in it at one time, and it'll slowly get hotter and hotter and hotter and get faster and faster and faster. Or you can, instead of just waiting for it to get faster and faster and faster, you can give it a redstone signal and it'll just increase in heat a lot quicker. And the same thing goes for a singularity compressor, except for doing 2 things at once.
Yeah, with the advanced machines, they take time to build up speed, so an induction furnace will start off at initial speed.
It's just
slower than
1% heat.
Yeah,
and then
1% heat, and that's slower than a normal stone furnace.
A normal
I believe.
standard furnace,
Yeah, I think
but
it's a bit slower than that.
but it
then
doesn't
eventually-
take very long to warm up. So if you've gone mining and you've grinded down your ingots and your ores, and you're wishing to smelt the dust to get a lot more ingots, so you might put 2 stacks of dust in there. By the time it gets to halfway through one of the stacks, it'll already be at about 30% heat, which is faster than an electric furnace.
Yeah. And
So
to keep your heat building up to the maximum, while it does use power, instead of having items feeding in there constantly, you can just give it a redstone signal, and that will keep it at the max temperature once it's built up to there. And then
yep.
it goes the same with the other advanced machines; they'll be operating at the max speed.
But that does use a bit more
It
uses a
does
constant stream of
constantly
power though.
power. Yep.
Yeah.
So
But
unless you
when you get to the point of you have nuclear reactors, you don't really care too much.
yeah,
By the way, when Alex comes up, we'll show you our resident Mr. Sheep in the tree there. Don't know if you can see him moving around.
probably
He's a
can't.
bit of white.
Yeah, James likes that. His brightness setting on high. I have mine on moody, so
I don't have it on high. I have it on 65%. That's not that
that's
high.
high compared to 0.
I like to see things. Okay, I'm a bit blind. Anyway, so what did you give me? Okay, you gave me an electric furnace. Awesome.
Yeah, which
So
operates faster and more efficiently than a standard or iron furnace.
yep. Do you have some copper cables on you at all, Alex?
I have 4.
Awesome. So you've got the wrench too, yeah?
No, I don't. I should go
You
grab that.
might need that. Using your fancy portal gun again. Good work.
Ineffective, but it's still fun.
I might leave it to you to explain the outputs and things, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Alright. If you're
I've been
wondering
talking
what
a bit too much.
this thing I made was, that's a project table, part of the Red Power mod pack. It's wonderful in the fact that it has its own little inventory here, and you can leave stuff in it. So say I have want to make a chest, and I find I don't have enough wooden planks. I get to that stage and go, oh bother. Well, a normal crafting table, you exit it and it'll fall out and go all over the place, like so. Bam, everywhere. As you notice, didn't see it happen here. It's wonderful, it's still there. So you can leave it, go find your materials, come back. Also, if you put items in the bottom slot, it'll draw things from there directly, rather than use up what's in here. So you can use that to make multiple stuff.
And if you wanna set up a bunch of project tables, for example, later on you use a lot of electric circuits and things, so you can just set up a bunch of project tables with the recipe already in there and the resources in its inventory, and you can just make them on command basically. And it makes it good for bookmarking handy recipes.
Sure is. Alright, so let's go set up these machines, shall we?
Sure. I think it's about daytime again, is it? Oh no, not yet.
We can check.
Is it half night yet? Okay, it's on its way down.
Yeah. Alright.
So we're going to put the MFE in the middle, right?
Yep.
So actually, to make this easier on you guys, let's just rip out all this sort of thing. I've got some smelted stone in my inventory,
We have to rip out the floor just slightly.
just so I can get down here and have a look.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to put the MFE in basically the middle slot.
I hear a zombie. I'm gonna go check it out. Where is he?
You probably should.
I
I think he's downstairs.
I think he's on the outside of the mountain.
Probably. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Alright.
Just say goodnight to Stemmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I believe we're putting the MFE in the middle here. And you'll notice, I'll dig this out for Alex so he can come down and have a look while we're here. When I put the MFE down, it has a red dot, a kind of copper coloured dot underneath it. Now that is the output for the MFE itself. So if you want to click on it, Alex, you can show them the UI, I suppose.
the upper slot you can use to charge armor, lamp packs, tools, be quiet zombie, batteries, all sorts of things. The bottom slot is for emptying storage units like batteries and energy crystals. Should demonstrates how much power there is. There's 600,000. It shows you the output, 120 EUs per tick. You also have a redstone interface, as shown down here. On the bottom left of my screen, redstone behavior, emit if full. Generally just leave that as nothing, and I don't generally think about it with it.
Unless you want to do anything kind of fancy.
Yep.
Um,
Right. That zombie's bugging me, so I'm gonna go kill it. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, now that zombie's been dealt with,
done your murdering.
done my murdering. So yeah, let's. So and now you can put input into the MFE from any side apart from the one with the dot. The dot is the output. All the others are input. So you can have cables feeding power to it, or generators, or whatever. But you cannot put cables on any other side and expect power to come out. Only from the dot will it come out.
So I think we actually might be a bit low on cable here. Not quite sure though. Yeah, I'll go have a look, shall I? Do you wanna start setting things up though?
Sure, I'll just make a fabulous little tool to have in your inventory. You use a crafting table and a stick, and you get a pocket crafting table. It's
I personally dislike them, but Carruthers thinks they're fantastic.
They have their uses. The issue is that it uses up part of your inventory of 9x9, so if you've got a full inventory, you can't use it. So let's just move this out of the way. Get some copper cables. Bam.
Do you have any rubber on you?
I have 3 pieces of rubber. Right, so we have to use gold cable, sorry, coming out of the MFE, because copper cable will be vaporized, because it cannot take the power. It can't handle the power.
You can't handle the truth.
Yes, James, that is right. Yeah, that's the way. You'll notice that this is the low voltage transformer, and you'll notice that it has 3 dots on this side. That is important, as that is the input. Every other side, if I can get out of this hole for a sec, has a singular dot on it, as you can see there, and then they're on the other sides as well. And those are outputs. So unlike the MFE or a bat box or an MFSU, it has one input and multiple outputs. So basically it's the opposite, and it also makes our electricity safe for copper cables and things like that. So if you've still got the bat box.
Also, if you're just starting off and you want to, sorry, I'll give you that. If you're starting off and you want to use cable, remember you should always use, good practice, to just use insulated copper cables which have the rubber on them. Because if you use your non-insulated copper cable and you touch it and there's electricity flowing through it, you will get electrocuted.
Yeah,
you'll get a bit of a buzz. I like you're very punny, Alex.
I see what you did there.
Alright, here's your bat box. I'm just doing up some more rubber for these cables.
Alright. So here, remember, all sides are input into a bat box. Dot is the output. So get some copper cables down there, and there. Supply our machines, and we can put them down like so. 1, 2, electric furnace, 3, wonderful, compressor, extractor, electric furnace. One thing to note, due to the wonderful mod Greg Tech, which is making everyone's lives that much more difficult, to make iron blocks and other similar storage units.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a good example.
3 by 3
in a crafting table.
In a crafting table. you now have to put those 9 items into the compressor.
Joy for everybody.
Yeah. So, want to make an anvil? You got to make a generator and
A bat box.
a compressor. Well, you
To
don't
press.
need a bat box really. You can feed your machines directly from your generator, but your generator only has a small amount of power storage, so it's not advised. Doable, but not advised. Alright, let's get some coal in there. As you can see, when you mouse over items such as coal, it tells you coal can produce 4,000 EU at 10 EU per tick in a generator. Birchwood planks, 750 EU, sticks, 250. So you can also get other items. So if we get some, say, fuel, and mouse over that, it'll tell us that how much fuel produced in which generator, because there are multiple generators. And I think that's about it. Now that we've got that machine room up and running, got the power working, we got the machine set up, the room is no longer as bare, and I think that's about an episode. So
I think that's about the end for this one. I'm just doing up some more rubber. If this would like to hurry up, yes, awesome. And we'll just probably put in the rest of the machines in off camera and finish off the room, and probably say goodbye for now, guys. So thank you for watching, and yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed.
thank you and good night.
See you guys.